this guy named John Schweppe from the Claremont Institute, he had this sort of tweet thread, freak out over Wisconsin, in which he said, we just lost Wisconsin by like 15 votes. If the pro-life movement doesn't figure it out and get the Republican Party on board, the Republican Party is just going to abandon the issue and just tell voters they just don't care about babies, saving babies. And he said that the play needs to be to get behind a 15-week national abortion ban. So in Idaho, that literally they're passing a law, pushing a law that would allow people that would stop people from leaving the state for an abortion. You've not in one other state, which state was it, where they're literally passing a law in which people could inspect the genitalia of children, of high school kids, to make sure they're not trans. The extremism is happening even when they lose and they know they've lost on the issues. I don't get it.
Look, their party's been overrun by extremists and extremism. I mean, it's really the answer. I mean, one of our two political parties in America has been overtaken by an extremist ideology, and it's getting worse and worse despite them continuing to lose elections. And it is astonishing to look at. And you're starting to see some Republicans like Ann Coulter, right, saying we have to abandon the abortion issue. They know how bad this is going to be for them politically and electorally. But there are a lot of extremists who don't care, right? They're just going to pursue the agenda. And let's just take Ron DeSantis, your favorite guy from Florida. He could have run on a 15-week abortion ban. Instead, he's now doing the 6-week abortion ban. He's becoming even more of an extremist. So that's where their politics is going. But I think you're seeing in this country now and around the world a greater awakening that we have to say no to MAGA. You're seeing it in Nashville. You saw it in Tel Aviv, right? You've seen it in Wisconsin. You've seen it even with Disney, fighting back in a more public way. And I think we really this is not just about winning the election next year and going big. It's about us having the courage now to stand up to this kind of politics all across the country. I think people are ready for that. I think there is an awakening happening in the electorate in this country that this is getting worse, and we've got to stand up.